Hi, I'm making this video in a week before the Bonneville Speed Week of 2020 kicks off. And I'm making this for the team that's going to go with me in the Bonneville 2021 season, so you can kind of get an idea of what to expect, what you're going to see. So my plan is I'm going to go down to Bonneville next week, and I'm going to record what's going on, what you'll see coming through when you first come through, and get down to the salt, the technical inspection, setting up the pit, the riders meeting. I'll take you out on the course so you can see the course, see how they communicate on the course, some of the etiquette on the course. So I'm hoping by you seeing this, and since some of you are coming from the East Coast, one of you is coming from the West Coast, one of you is coming from the UK, and then we're not probably going to have a lot of time to get together and discuss these things before we go out. So by watching this video, I think it'll give you a good heads up on what we're going to be doing. We'll be departing Boise, Idaho on Friday, August 6th at 0300 in the morning. It's about a 6-hour drive down to the Bonneville Salt Flats from Boise. We'll get down there, we'll go through tech inspection, and we'll set up our pit. And that's necessary because on the 7th of August will be the new riders, and new crew have to be there for the riders meeting. We'll be staying down there 5 nights. We'll be coming back on Wednesday, August 11th. We'll probably get back about 7 o'clock at night. We'll be traveling down in 2 vehicles. I'll have my van, which I'll show you a picture of, and my trailer, and perhaps another trailer, but at least one more vehicle. We'll have 2 people in my van, and we'll have 3 to 4 people in the other vehicle. My vehicle, the van, will be used once we get down there to transport the bike every place he's going to go, because it's going to be pulling the trailer. What you have to understand is when you get down there, you can't go out on the course without permission to go pick up the bike. So all the vehicles that pick up after the runs that pick up the bikes have to have a CB radio on it. So my van will be used primarily for that. Okay? So hope you enjoy it. We're going to break it down into the different factions when you get down there, of how we get through the first technical inspections, which is very difficult. We'll get down there about 0900 in the morning, and we'll probably won't get through those till about 11:30 if everything goes well. If things don't go well, we'll have to fix them and come back. We'll then go and set up our pit. I'll show you where we're going to set up our pit out in the salt, and then we'll prepare, show you how we set up the pit. We won't spend a lot of time in there unless we have to do some work on the bike. Most of the time, if it's just small things to work on the bike, we'll do that on the trailer and I have a cover over the trailer, so to kind of keep you a little cooler. But we'll see that. I'm going to take you to a riders meeting. The riders meetings will be pretty interesting. It goes on. Then right after that, because we have a new team and we have a new rider that's going to be an assistant rider with me on this Thruxton over here, we're going to have to go to the rookie course. It's for the team and for the rider. So they prove that they know what they're doing and picking him up, and he can prove he knows what he's doing and he's safe to ride the bike. And once we get through with the rookie course, then we can go over, which the rookie course is generally labeled course 4. We'll primarily spend most of our time running on course 3. That's a 3-mile course. So you run 3 miles, it'll have another 2 miles for slow down and shut down. But it gets really rough after that first 3 miles usually. So you want to be, so you run hard at first 3 miles and you let off. On a short course, you're only going to be running, I think it's about a mile, then you'll be shutting down. They may let you run 2, but it's just basically to see how you do. And once you run the short course, the rider get this rookie helmet signed off, then that'll allow him to come over in course 3. And where we'll stay because of what speeds we'll be running. Course 3 is pretty much for anybody that's under 175 miles an hour in a space of 2.25 miles. So if you can get over 175 miles an hour in a space of 2.25 miles, then you can move to course 2. Course 2 is a little bit longer. It's about 2 miles longer. And then there's course 1, which is used primarily for the streamliners, and both motorcycles and cars. We will not spend any time on 1 or 2 running. We may jet over there to watch some of the runs. You can actually see them from the different courses because they all start at the same spot, but they're angled slightly different so people don't run into each other at the end of the courses. They lose control. You will see vehicles, cars, and motorcycles that have spills out there. The cars will, they do barrel rolls. At 200 miles an hour, you can imagine they're doing 22 barrel rolls. Then they do spins like this, which is very exciting to watch. The motorcycle guys simply just generally just fall over. The tires break loose, the rear end comes around. Occasionally you'll get tank slappers, and we'll discuss that with the other rider, how to do that. But I'm hoping that this video, which will be long, and I'm probably going to break it into parts, will give you a good idea of what you have to do when you get there. As far as getting, you have to have armbands, where you get the armbands, what color armbands you get to get you out on the course and give you the freedom. Because we'll spend a lot of our time out there on the course. We plan a good run would have us do 8 runs in a period of time we're out there. So for now, that's all I'm going to give you. And the next time you see me, I'll be loading up here at 3 o'clock in the morning and driving down to the salt and take you through just what you're going to see, with the exception of the COVID part, next year.